Hello, it's been a minute, so I wanted to give an update on my progression. I've also been asked about my treatments and are they working, and kind of answer those together. Um, Rolling back to November, leading to diagnosis, I was in kind of a free fall where my symptoms were getting worse daily, whether that was hand mobility, walking, balance. I was noticeably worse every day. And at that trajectory, I was like, I'm not going to be able to walk within a couple of months or use my hands. Um, I was diagnosed. I did get on a medication, Rilutech, and also on ultra high dose B12, which has been shown to slow progression considerably in ALS terms for early progression. Um, the thing about ALS treatments is that they do not reverse or treat symptoms, they just slow further decline. So even when you're on them, it's hard to know how well they're working because you can't compare your existence to not being on them. ALS is unpredictable anyway, so you can plateau, speed up, slow down, even without medications. So it's hard to specifically rate the effectiveness of a disease of a treatment. Though I'm tolerating them well, I have experienced a slowdown, and I can plan to continue them, and also get on 2 more as early as next week, within the next couple of weeks after January 1st. So after I started the treatments, after the rapid decline, I did plateau for about a week. And a week doesn't sound very long, but when you had been declining rapidly, it was actually an amazing reprieve. After that week, I started to decline again, but more slowly. So as opposed to a day by day thing, it was maybe a week by week thing. A little over a week ago, I had a dip. So after a sort of a smoother decline, I had a bit of a dip in my walking and also in my right hand. So in just the course of a couple of days, I felt it spread to here and here. And it's just a sort of a sense of weakness and a lack of stable control, like guiding my hand accurately is a little bit more difficult now. On my left hand, there's more signs of atrophy. In the middle of the hand, the muscles are getting smaller. So, even the best neurologists, and I think I have like one of the best neuromuscular specialists, I feel very lucky. Their approach is not to stop the disease or reverse it or cure you, it is just to slow it down. So dying slower doesn't sound like the best, most comprehensive plan to me. It's a part of it, but I also am looking to other professionals with other skill sets to look at the root causes. I did not test positive for any genetic mutations that would cause ALS, which opens up other possibilities. And I have some interesting ones that I'm exploring, and I am looking to treat them soon to see if these root causes being addressed have any effect on my symptoms. I personally don't think ALS is a specific disease. I think it is a syndrome. I think it is a collection of symptoms that can have different root causes, which is why it's so hard to diagnose and why it's so hard to treat. Treating it as this one monolithic thing makes it very difficult to manage because people respond differently to different treatments because they have different underlying causes for it. This is my belief as a patient, not as an expert, just doing my own research and experiencing what I've experienced. So I will be looking to treat underlying causes in the very near future, and I'll update you on how that goes. I also should mention, it's obviously a scary disease, and to see your abilities and strength declining, but I have managed to focus on all the things I can still do, because there are more things I can do than cannot. And I feel so incredibly grateful for all those things. And I still live effectively a normal life, which is a little bit more difficult. I still can get around on my own, I can exercise, I can travel, I can work, and that's amazing. So I feel incredibly lucky to be able to do all the things I can do, even if some of it's a little bit more difficult. And keeping my focus there helps a lot. Um, okay, well, I guess that's sort of it for now, and I will update you in a couple of weeks after I have had some treatments. Thank you.